Welcome, everyone, to this explainer. Look, if you've been paying any attention to the tech world lately, you already know that artificial intelligence and machine learning are, well, they're completely rewriting the rules across pretty much every industry on the planet. But, knowing that is one thing, right? Figuring out how to actually capitalize on it, how to build a career out of it, that's a whole different ballgame. So today, this explainer is going to serve as your ultimate mentor. We're going to map out exactly how you can launch a seriously lucrative AI career right in India's tech capital, Hyderabad. Whether you're a student, maybe a fresher, or an experienced dev just looking to future-proof your skill set, I promise you, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get into it. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for the next few minutes. We'll hit 5 key areas. Number 1, demystifying AI and ML. 2, the Hyderabad tech ecosystem. 3, career paths and salaries. 4, essential skills and tools. And finally, number 5, your step-by-step AI career roadmap. So section 1, demystifying AI and ML, grounding the hype. Before we even think about talking careers, we really need to clearly define these buzzwords that get thrown around so much. Honestly, the easiest way to think about them is like Russian nesting dolls. So that biggest, outermost doll, that's artificial intelligence. That's just the broad umbrella term for any tech that mimics human intelligence. Think of your standard customer service chatbots or basic robotics. Now, you open that up, and inside is machine learning. This is where systems don't just follow fixed rules, they actually learn from data over time to get better. A perfect example is the recommendation system on Netflix telling you what to watch next. And then the innermost, smallest doll is deep learning. This one uses incredibly complex artificial neural networks to handle massive tasks, like advanced image recognition or the large language models that are everywhere right now. Moving on to section 2, the Hyderabad tech ecosystem, your launchpad. Let's talk about why Hyderabad is the absolute best place to take these skills right now. Honestly, it's a perfect storm of opportunity. You got this historically strong IT ecosystem with global tech giants and massive research labs, completely colliding with the rapid, sweeping adoption of generative AI. We are seeing massive digital transformation across literally every industry: healthcare, finance, retail, you name it. Combine that with a super vibrant, fast-growing startup community, it's incredible. Top employers, we're talking heavy hitters like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Deloitte, TCS. They're absolutely desperate for professionals who actually know how to build these intelligent systems. All right, section 3, career paths and salaries, the financial upside. I want you to let that number sink in for just a second. Up to 60 lakhs per annum, and honestly, sometimes even more. This is the top-end annual salary potential for an experienced AI architect in this market. The financial upside here is just staggering. And the reason the ceiling is so incredibly high is that in these roles, you are solving complex, multi-million-dollar business problems for major enterprises. When you save a company that much money, they are more than willing to pay you for it. But hey, you don't have to wait a decade to see a serious financial payoff. Check this out. Even freshers, people with 0 to 2 years of experience, they're starting strong with average salaries around 6 lakhs. Once you hit that mid-level mark, say 3 to 5 years, that average basically doubles to 12 lakhs. And by the time you're senior at 6 to 10 years, you're looking at averages around 23 lakhs. This progression is incredibly rapid, especially compared to traditional IT roles, simply because the value you're providing through automation scales so fast. Now, what's really interesting about these career paths is how distinct they actually are. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing. If your passion is building intelligent systems from the ground up, you're going to want to target an AI or machine learning engineer role. And for those, your need for deep learning expertise is going to be extensive. But maybe you prefer extracting business insights from data. Then you'll lean more toward being a data scientist or data analyst, where that deep learning requirement drops down to moderate or even limited. Basically, the path you choose dictates exactly what tools you need to master. Which brings us right to section 4, essential skills and tools, building your stack. Okay, if you want to hit those salary brackets we just talked about, you need a very specific, modern toolkit. The absolute foundation, the ground floor, is Python. You have to master Python. Once you've got that down, you level up to frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, and scikit-learn. But remember, building a model in a vacuum is only half the battle. You have to actually deploy it into the real world. That means getting your hands dirty with cloud AI platforms like Microsoft Azure AI, AWS, or Google Vertex AI, alongside deployment tools like Docker and Kubernetes. Throw in some solid data handling skills with SQL and Pandas, and then top the whole shebang off with advanced skills in generative AI and prompt engineering, you will be virtually unstoppable in this job market. But guys, here is a quick reality check. Tools aren't everything. Seriously. Knowing PyTorch inside and out won't save you if you don't understand the actual business problem you're trying to solve. To really build a successful career, you have to develop those soft skills: problem solving, critical thinking, communicating complex data to non-technical bosses, maintaining an analytical mindset. These are the things that actually get you hired and promoted. At the end of the day, you're a problem solver first and a coder second.
Finally, Section 5, your AI career roadmap, step by step.
All right, I'm shifting fully into mentor mode here, so listen up. We're distilling everything into an actionable game plan. Step 1, programming and math. Get Python and SQL down, but whatever you do, do not skip statistics and linear algebra. I know math isn't always fun, but if you skip it, Step 2, deep learning and algorithms will literally be impossible to understand. Okay, Step 3, get into the cloud. You need practical experience with Azure AI or AWS. Step 4, prove you can actually do it. Build hands-on projects. We're talking real chatbots, recommendation engines, image classifiers. Step 5, validate all that hard work with global certifications from Microsoft or AWS. And Step 6, the job hunt. Build a killer GitHub portfolio that showcases your projects and start targeting those AI and ML engineer roles. Now, if you're thinking about taking a structured training course here in Hyderabad to speed this whole process up, choosing the right one is absolutely critical. Please don't just settle for a class that's all theory and textbook reading. You really need an industry-oriented curriculum taught by trainers who actually work in the field. Look for programs that heavily feature hands-on live projects, internship opportunities, and real placement assistance like mock interviews and resume building. You want practical, real-world learning. Look, AI and machine learning are no longer just the future. They are the present. This digital transformation is happening right now, today, and the demand for these skills in hubs like Hyderabad is absolutely explosive. Your very first step is crystal clear. Go download Python today and start playing around. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. I'm going to leave you with one final question to chew on. 5 years from now, when AI has fundamentally reshaped every single industry on Earth, are you going to be the one being automated, or are you going to be the one doing the automating? The choice is entirely yours.